Hello, welcome back to this brand new video. If you're new around here, my name is CryptoTalks and I make daily technical analysis and daily price news. If you're returning, welcome back, and in today's video we're going to be talking about VeChain. And if you want more of these types of content, make sure to subscribe and comment down below. And with that, let's go on into the video. So if you start off by looking at some of the cryptocurrencies on the CoinMarketCap list, we can see that most of the coins or stroke tokens are in the green, and what we're actually observing today is VeChain, and that's currently up 3.52% and currently trading at 0.013 US dollars. And the overall market is very bullish right now. As you can see, Bitcoin is currently trading above $10,000, Ethereum 370, XRP 0.24, and Chainlink is rising again at 12.49 US dollars. And I think with that, we should move on to some market analysis. So if we just observe this market analysis, I've just drawn some indicators and some support and resistance lines that you should be aware of. So as you can see here, we had a bit of a reversal and the 0.0109 US dollar price, and now we're broken this point of resistance and now it's become a point of support. So if you guys are planning to buy into VeChain, I think if you have a retest of this 0.0126 US dollar and then a break upwards, I think that should be your point of buying. And then the next point of potential resistance stroke support will be the 0.01516 US dollars. And after that, it could be a very bullish scenario, but we could see the 0.01755, and after that, the next point of potential line of resistance would be 0.0225. And on the other scenario, we may see the 0.008, and in this point, you may have a very bullish movement upwards after this long downwards turn, and you can accumulate as much VeChain as possible. And right now, we're currently on the 39.88 on the RSI value, and I think that will be rising in the coming weeks and coming months as more people will tend to buy it and try to gain some profit. And as you can see, this moving average is currently pointing downwards, and that just pushes us downwards, and I think in the next few weeks we should see a bit of a reversal. And I think that's it for the market analysis, and I think we should move on to the first article. So we begin with this first article. VeChain launches blockchain-enabled sustainability solution. Companies using this solution may even cut costs. VeChain launched its blockchain-enabled sustainability solution, aimed towards companies looking to digitize their sustainable practices. Part of its blockchain as a service platform toolchain, VeChain promises the solution can streamline sustainable practices during the supply chain and manufacturing process, and also showcase these practices to third parties like regulators. VeChain said the tool provides immutable proof of a green supply chain and can cover different stages of manufacturing. It can also store information on recycling, processing, reusing, and inspection, allowing brands to trace original sources of goods and raw materials. Since it's on the blockchain, VeChain said all data would be trustworthy and consistent across the supply chain. It can even cut costs on reporting for government regulations, rating services for sustainability, and a green brand image, and sustain services for responsible financing. VeChain said research from the World Economic Forum showed companies face higher risks as demands grow for transparency on sustainable activities, as well as the direct impact of climate change. Blockchain has long touted as a solution for many supply chain issues. As previously reported, blockchain can be used to track risks in the seafood industry. A Norwegian salmon producer is also using blockchain to fight fraud. And I think this is more than enough to be bullish on VeChain. If people are planning to be using VeChain for their long term sustainability, I think in the long term, we will see a price move upwards. And these mini corrections that we have been seeing on the past few weeks, past few days, will be nothing. And we may see $1 VeChain in the future. And now for our next article. And I think this puts us to be in the more bullish scenario. And let's get on to it. So, on to our second article. Crypto travel company adds VeChain token as a payment method. Crypto adoption appears to be unstoppable in the tourism sector. Travala has announced that they will incorporate VeChain's VET token as a payment option for travelers on their crypto-friendly booking platform. Users can now use the token to book homes and hotels around the world. Juan Otero, CEO of Travala.com, believes that through the partnership, the company will continue to increase cryptocurrency adoption across the sector. The VeChain Foundation echoed these sentiments and likewise noted an increasing surge in consumer appetite for modern payment alternatives and scalable blockchain solutions. The VeChain Foundation has partnered with a number of companies in recent weeks, including the accounting and consulting firm Grant Thornton Cyprus. Their stated goal is to extend blockchain solutions to a variety of industries within the Cypriot companies network. In June, VeChain also announced an alliance with China's Shenzhen Yuhongtai Foods Company, which will allow them to track pork products distributed by the retailer subsidiary Maijada Fresh Foods. And I think this is even more bullish as more people are planning to use VeChain. And take, for example, when Elrond did the same, Travala used Elrond as a token, and I think this is more bullish as more people will be using it and the price and adoption will increase. And on to our third article. VeChain's new partnership could bring blockchain tech to dozens of untapped industries. Cyprus is becoming a hotspot for blockchain technology. The VeChain Foundation has partnered with accounting and consulting firm Grant Thornton Cyprus, as we had just read. According to an announcement from the company, the partnership hopes to extend blockchain solutions to a variety of industries. These will be largely determined by the Cypriot company's network of customers, but may include the food industry, pharmaceuticals, logistics, the automotive industry, supply chain management, renewable energy, e-commerce, and more. Discussing the company's interest in blockchain development, Grant Thornton Cyprus's Director of Distributed Technology, Alexis Nicolaou, noted that legislation governing blockchain technology in Cyprus is imminent, and that is enough to be bullish on VeChain and blockchain itself. Sunny Liu, co-founder and CEO of VeChain, believes that the pandemic has helped to restructure the global economic order. He says the situation encouraged VeChain to accelerate digitization, which enhances the need for digital solutions in the post-pandemic era. And I think this, for more people to understand that VeChain and blockchain solutions are coming to play, will provide more customers and more users to the actual blockchain industry and more people to the VeChain industry. And overall, in the very long term, not short term, because short term isn't a very good indicator for growth, but in the long term, we will see a very much large increase in price and adoption. And onto our fourth and final article. VeChain and University of Oxford jointly propose an evaluation framework for blockchain consensus protocols. The pursuit of business-friendly, scalable, and secure consensus. As for real-world businesses, the blockchain consensus needs to be scalable, secure, and business-friendly. For instance, business users should be given real-time quantifiable security levels of their transaction, included in the blockchain ledger to allow them to make right decisions in their business activities. The consensus should also offer unconditional security guarantee on transactions at some point. In addition, it is desirable for the consensus to push for a further performance improvement, such as faster transaction confirmation times and better stability of block production. Positioned as the enabler to drive technology implementation that would bring tangible business value for enterprises, VeChain has been dedicated in enhancing the underlying consensus of VeChain Thor blockchain for long-term development and the robustness of the ecosystem. The collaborative research efforts with University of Oxford is just one example of our leadership in the industry. So, looking at this article as a whole, we may view it as a pivotal moment of positivity and growth and adoption of blockchain. A reputable university joining forces with VeChain is more than enough to be bullish, and as stated, robustness for adoption is critical. And I think as we get more adoption, there will be more people on the blockchain, and overall, in the long term, it will result in a large uptick in price. That's it for this video. If you guys want more of these types of videos, make sure you do subscribe and hit that bell icon below. And with that, I'll see you in the next video.
That bell icon so you get notified